Hi, it's Angela from marketingwell.com. Today I wanted to talk to you about the free webinar right here on this site called How to Market Yourself Like Lady Gaga. Now I assure you, Lady Gaga and I have almost nothing in common, but she has some marketing brilliance, and in that brilliance are some principles that are a natural fit for anyone in the business of helping others. Talking about principles of community and education, these worked really well for me, I moved to a small town about 10 years ago where exercise just wasn't a norm in the community's culture. And I wanted to create some classes, some small groups, some energy. And I did that with a community walking club, a free walking club. Now, I know the fitness people out there are asking me, well, why isn't it a running group if it's about fitness? My niche, my target audience was going to be women 35 to 65. And so a walking club was a better fit for them. However, it's a good question because whatever you do in terms of a community event, you want to make it scalable. You want to be able to grow. So the walking club sometimes had a dozen or 2 dozen people, and sometimes over 100 people. And I, fortunately, I created a way for it to grow in the beginning. So we all have a meeting spot and we take off and we go in to say the junior high school track. And I tell the runners to do 4 laps and the joggers to do 3 laps and the walkers to do 1. And everybody would kind of be back together at the end, and then we could take off again and they begin to spread out. And then we'd maybe go to a hill and I'd have the runners sprint up and down a couple times. And again, we'd all end up back together. So the point isn't about how I structured that particular walking club. The point is that when you plan a community event, think success. Think, what will this look like when I have 100 people there? Now you hear from me all the time the importance of setting your price appropriately. So why would out of the same mouth come the words do something free, do something for your community? The reason is a concept called ascension. You want to give your clients something small, and then as they become accustomed to feeling better, as they get used to your services and want more, they can climb into higher priced products and services. So let me give you an example. In the same town, I taught a free beginning yoga class at the community center. Now I had an intermediate level class that I taught in the studio, and then I had yoga happy hour. I know, kind of a corny name, but a yoga happy hour we can combine Pilates, stability ball, all kinds of exercises, right? I put a lot of work into this class, and people got a lot out of it. So the idea was that if they were ready for that level of programming, that level of intensity, they would pay me $15 or $20 for one class. Most of the people walking around the community would scoff at that. That just didn't fit their budget because they weren't part of that world yet. It wasn't in their mindset that there was a value in taking care of themselves at that expense, what they felt like was an expense. So having ascension, having ways for your clients to spend more, starting with free or even low priced, works very, very well in the wellness industries. And I'm not talking about discounts. Discounts are a no-no. Okay? Don't say come try my high price class for free, but instead start with something where you can accommodate a large group, charge a low price, let them ask for more, and have a way to move them through your pipeline of products and programs so that they can get exactly what they're looking for when they're ready to make that level of investment. This is also a good way to assure that you've got a safety net and you've got a nice mix of income sources and income streams. So there's a couple examples of how you can use community-based marketing to build your client base and build your income. If you haven't taken the free webinar on this site, How to Market Yourself Like Lady Gaga, there's a button right on the homepage. It's also good for continuing education credit. You also might want to check out the Marketing Bootcamp if you're interested in that concept of ascension and getting your product mix correct so that you can increase your income. Email me and let me know what you think of these. Angela at marketingwell.com. Thanks. Bye-bye.